What is going on, everybody? This is Zackie Xan out here with the War Within beta for World of Warcraft, the new expansion coming in November or December 2024 this year. In this video, I'm going to briefly touch on the talent tree for warriors called Mountain Thane. If you don't know what hero talents are, you can go watch the other video I made about them. They're pretty straightforward. They're basically classes within a class. So you pick, or specs within a spec, you pick your main spec, and then you get a choice between two like side specs to customize and make you feel more unique within your class and playstyle. So in this video, we're going to be talking about Mountain Thane. Mountain Thane is available to both Fury and Protection warriors. It is not available to arms. Long story short, what it is it focuses on empowering Thunderclap. It's an AoE based side talent tree. So you could take it for damage as a Fury warrior, and you could also take it as a Protection warrior, you know, for AoE crowd control kind of stuff. Now, before I get into the actual talents of the tree, I'm just going to show you, this is like a gameplay footage of it. You could see when I use Thunderclap that it's hitting multiple times. You should just hit once. So there's something within the tree that's making it do more damage. And also when I'm using Bloodthirst and other moves of the warrior, I have a chance of like proccing it turns it into Thunder Blast. And what that does, again, it's a talent, and we'll talk all about that. So yeah. So when you hit level 71, if you choose Mountain Thane, the first thing that you're going to unlock is called Lightning Strikes. And this is basically called the Keystone talent, which is going to narrate how the entire tree goes. If you remember, it might still be in the game, but Mastery for either Arms of Fury, when you would hit an auto attack, you had a chance of proccing another auto attack. When you use Thunderclap, you have a chance of proccing basically another Thunderclap. It's like another hit. It says right here, damaging enemies with Thunderclap, Raging Blow, or Execute actually all have a chance of hitting them with a lightning bolt called Lightning Strike, deals damage, and it occurs 30% more when using Avatar. So this is what you're trying to proc. You're trying to focus on proccing as many lightning strikes as possible throughout the fight. So we'll move down. Call of Thunder. I don't know. I have read this 100 times, and I think I'm going crazy, but it says Storm Strike or Nature Damage. Warriors don't have Storm Strike. I'm pretty sure that's Shaman. But anyway, Nature Damage, which would be your Thunderclap, the damage is increased by 5%. Thunderclap alone, its damage is increased by 50%, and it generates 5 more rage. If you use moves, it says right there, Seismic Reverberations, Improved Whirlwind. Other moves, you will improve Thunderclap as well as Whirlwind. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's like a form of a proc. So yeah. You have Ground Current. Lightning Strikes also deal more damage to enemies near the target. Damage reduced beyond 5 targets. So I guess it's like an AoE, and it hits everyone nearby. So when you use like Thunderclap or a move that can trigger lightning strikes, the target gets hit with the second move, and then everyone around them now also gets hit by like half the damage. You move forward. Strength of the Mountain. This one's about Shield Slam and Bloodthirst. This is one of the only talents in the tree that has nothing to actually do with Thunderclap. I assume you're going to have 1 or 2 of these in each tree for every class and every spec. So yeah, that's just straight to the point. Increases 10%. You're still using Bloodthirst as a Fury warrior, and you're still spamming Shield Slam as a Prot warrior. Again, these are not meant to change the class entirely. They're meant to like just change the way they function a little bit. Let's go down. Once you get to the third set of trees, or the third set of talents, you actually start getting to pick, which is where they give you a little bit more customization, so not everybody has the same exact talent tree. I took Keep Your Feet on the Ground. That's funny. Keep Your Feet on the Ground. Increases armor, and Thunder Blast reduces the damage you take by 8% for 5 seconds. This is really only good for a tank, which is why I don't believe that this is the best spec for a Fury warrior. I think as a Protection warrior, Mountain Thane, goated. You also have another one, increases your stamina. Impending Victory, it changes the way Impending Victory works. You get max health, and you get to keep that health. Again, that's a survivability. Both of these are about survivability, and Blizzard stressed that when they announced these things, that within the trees, you're going to have attack, offensive stuff, and then you're also going to have survivability / defensive buffs / enhancements, and this is going to be in every single tree. Why they felt so much like they had to add, I don't know, because I'm someone like where if I'm a DPS, I don't want to put a single talent into anything that has to do with defense or me taking damage. I'm not taking no friggin' damage. I'm a DPS. Like, what? Come on. What, you got me for a chump? You think I'm standing in fire? Come on. Over, we have Storm Bolt, increased Storm Bolt, hits a few more people, stuns them for 2 seconds, but the cooldown's increased. You have Storm Shield, intervening a target, grants them a shield and absorbs magic equal to 3 times your armor. Again, these are things that they don't help you necessarily as much as the other ones in certain settings, in certain situations. I would take Stormbolt just because, again, as a DPS, I'm not intervening to someone that often to absorb damage. Like, maybe you could be clutch, but that would be the only, you would use it one time to save one person, and that would be the last time. And yeah, it would be tough, but that would be it. Also, it's funny, so it talks about intervening. You have to get intervene from the talent tree, same way you actually have to get Thunderclap. I thought it was funny that I did the whole mount. I looked at all the talents, I picked all my things, and I was like, all right, I think we're good. And now I was like, all right, where's Thunderclap? I didn't know Thunderclap because I hadn't picked it in my talent tree yet, because I'm in beta. They give everyone new classes or like new characters with the talent tree is not all the way full, so I didn't even have Thunderclap. And I thought it was funny that you could take a spec that is about a single move that you don't even know because you haven't picked it within your main talent tree. I think if anything, when you pick Mountain Thane, you should get the move Thunderclap or something like that. That's what Blizzard should do. But who am I? Alright, anyway, let's go back. Thunder Blast. This is where Thunderclap changes. This is like if you played Fury Warrior or other classes, you know when you use a move, that the next time you use that move, it's like an enhanced version of that move. It's like Bloodthirst to Bloodlust, or what is this one? Raging Blow to, I forget the other one. Like when it is like twice as strong or something like that. That's what this is with Thunderclap. And it's activated by using Bloodthirst. So you're spamming Bloodthirst trying to get these charges of Thunder Blast so that when you use Thunderclap, it deals more damage and generates more rage. And again, when you're thunderclapping and raging blow, the whole thing is you want to spam those moves so that you can roll the dice and get lightning strikes as many times on a target as possible, because that's where all your damage in this regard is going to come from, is from those lightning strikes hitting. Thunder Blast calls down a lightning strike on an enemy it hits. So if you have Thunder Blast and you use it, someone is getting hit with lightning strikes, which means they're also getting hit with the ground current thing. So it's all this AoE shit's going on. Yeah. Let's move over. Your auto attacks trigger lightning strikes 30% more often. So this is where I think it's cool for Fury, because you have 2 weapons and you're spamming auto attacks to begin with, and your moves have a chance to proc it. So by doing this, you have baseline, for what I could tell, at least over a 62% chance of triggering lightning strikes every hit. And then you also have, where is it? The other one with the, when you go Avatar, oh yeah, lightning strike occurs 30% more during Avatar. So when you Avatar, you basically, every hit that you do is lightning strike, lightning strike, lightning strike. So you could do some crazy AoE damage at that time. What else? We have Burst of Power. Lightning Strikes has a 15% chance to make your next 2 Bloodthirst have no cooldown and deal 25% more damage. So now you're looking at it like it's this crazy cycle where you're constantly bloodthirsting and thunderclapping, hoping for lightning strikes. And every time the lightning strikes happen, it's going to reset your your bloodthirst. You get what I'm saying? So there's some good rotation. It would basically be between bloodthirst and thunderclapping. Then lastly, you have Avatar of the Storm. Casting Avatar grants you two charges of Thunder Blast and resets the cooldown of Thunderclap. While Avatar is not active, Lightning Strikes have a 10% chance to grant you Avatar for 4 seconds. That's why what I'm saying, I'm stressing the idea that you want to try to proc lightning strikes as many times as possible, because it does stuff like this. It's going to give you avatar for 4 seconds, and then, you know, I don't think the first thing happens when you cast avatar. Like, if you got the avatar proc for 4 seconds and then got the 2 charges of Thunder Blast and all that shit would be crazy. Thunder Blast, again, your next Thunderclap becomes a Thunder Blast that deals Storm Strike damage. Again, what is Storm Strike damage? As a warrior, I don't exactly know. Like, I think it's funny. Like, I know this is beta, but, you know, fucking report a bug. I don't have Storm Strike. I'm a warrior. But yeah, I feel like that covers the majority of it. There are talents within the main trees, like, for example, this one, Crackling Thunder. The damage is increased, radius is increased, and the move speed is increased, or reduction is increased by 20%. You would definitely want to take that if you're going to go Mountain Thane. And again, it's like you put all your marbles in one bag. Well, technically 2 bags, Bloodthirst and Thunderclap. But yeah, like I said, it's definitely probably better for protection, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be back.